Hi, just going to give you a video to explain the VWAP Z-score. This is an indicator for TradeStation that basically tells you how far away the current price is from the rolling VWAP, the volume weighted average price. And basically it's kind of how many standard deviations you are away. We'll show you the charts in just a minute. Here's the my email and website. If you have any questions or comments, please email me here. Here's the legal info. I would urge you to pause this video and read this completely. Basically, we're saying everything we do is for educational purposes only. There's no advice, no recommendations to buy or sell anything. We're only doing everything for educational purposes, and you're fully responsible for your own actions, for your own trading and investing decisions, and you should get the help from the appropriate professionals to do that. So okay, let's get going here. Okay, I've got a chart pulled up of the SPY. Just this is being done on April 5th, 2020. So you can kind of see, let me get us up to date here. So you can see the big sell-off that happened at the end of February. So here's the indicator. This is the rolling VWAP. This is not part of this indicator. I just put it up here so you can kind of see how this is working and what it's doing. So this is the default setting. So basically you can see here's the rolling VWAP, a 21 period. That's what it's set for right here, and so that's the default setting here is 21 periods. And we'll go through some of these inputs here in just a minute, but just to kind of give you a feel for what the indicator shows you, you can kind of see there's the these are kind of the standard deviations away from zero. So there's kind of 1, 2, and 2.5 are kind of colored red, kind of the indication that we might be, near the top, or kind of a max deviation to the upside. And then here's the -2 and -2.5 bars, just to show you that we might be at a max deviation to the downside. Just based on statistics, nothing's perfect. It's not going to guarantee every time that this turns one way or the other, but just trying to give you a feel for what's going on, given that most things kind of revert to the mean eventually. This red line here and the green line, the red line's based on kind of the prior peaks of this average, just to kind of give you a feel for what the characteristics of the ticker have been in the recent past, to kind of give you just kind of a dynamic range of where the indicator has been. So this is kind of useful just to kind of give you, like I say, just a feel for what the ticker has been doing in the recent past. And this can be turned on or off if you want to see it or not. And so you can kind of see the indicator, back here, which is August 2019. It looked like we kind of got down to a low point, we got away, and sure enough we kind of turned up, got to a higher point kind of above what had been done recently, eventually began to turn down, came back below, kind of got near what we'd done recently and turned up. And so you can kind of see in an uptrending market we kind of revert to the mean, to the 0 point. You can kind of see those were turning points. Kind of got to the too high for what the recent peaks had been, turned over. You kind of see right there we got that's where we crossed below 0, or went below the average, and you can see that happened up here, right here on the rolling average. We went below, kind of got down here, got too far, reverted back to the rolling average, or to the VWAP rolling average. We're obviously in a downtrend here, so usually in trending market you kind of get back to at least get back to the mean. Came down here, kind of got in a low point, turned up. Now we're back to the mean, as you can see right here. So who knows what's going to happen here. Works for any ticker time frame. I just have it showing you on a daily. Let me look at let's see what's been something ticker that getting everybody excited here, like Zoom, and not the video conferencing one. You can kind of see how it was bouncing along, went low, came back up, went to a peak, came back down, up, down. You can kind of follow it, and then kind of uptrend. We kind of hit the average, we got back to the mean, then boom, we hit the top. And that's when it kind of looked like it peaked out there. So you can kind of see this gives you an approximation of how far away we are from the the mean, how many standard deviations, and just kind of use it as a, I use it as a just kind of a, you know, you get down here, you're thinking about going short. Maybe we're too far down right now. You know, are you going to go long? Well, we're kind of up here at a high point. Maybe you should wait till you get down to at least the near the mean or near one of these this bar that's giving you the prior kind of average of what the peaks have done. So let's see, let's format this a little bit. So here's the length. You can change the length of the rolling average. You can change the color here of the, and then let's see, so this is called the range history, this red and green bar. So if we turn that off, see that goes away. So now we're just left with the standard deviation, you know, 2, 2.5, -2, -2.5. And this is like a, this is being smooth. I think it's like a 3-period exponential moving average just to kind of smooth it out a little bit. If you just want to see the raw data, you can set this to false, and this will show you, see, just a little more noisy. So, you know, whatever you prefer. So you can see, you know, right there we were down. So just a little difference if you like it smoothed out or not. The default, I think it's smooth, but you can certainly turn that off. So that's pretty much it. Like I say, if you have any questions or comments, please go back to the start of this video. It has my email, and hopefully this is useful for you. So let me know what you think. Thanks.